All right, what's going on, everyone? Hey, freelancing, appreciate you stopping by. Good morning. All right, let's try to see if we can finish this story up. Let's continue. Yeah, it's 4:54 p.m. Gonna be 5 o'clock over here.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers. I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn...
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there. Jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, anywhere I could, I made my way towards my prey.
God damn you!
Then what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
bitch!
I will kill you!
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Those are my friends you killed!
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back. I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
There we must make it before.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that?
He's out of his mind! Take cover! Retreat! Retreat!
He's killing everybody!
He'll kill us all! Run!
You ready for a belly full of buckshot?
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was gonna stay on old Bob's trail.
He was shooting me. Damn it.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Dirty to hell. Same degrees, comes relentless pursuit of ball ball.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kind of crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at you?
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Duck your head.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Yep. Can't go that way.
Something's coming.
Who the hell's that?
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Sally.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
The Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
I can't hear you! You hear me?
Kill that dick! You ain't seen the likes of
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Let's see where now. Blew up the dynamite. How come nobody died?
You're dead! Show yourself!
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Death is coming for you. You're gonna have to do better than that. So are you. Time to die. Get out here.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward. Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long, burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer.
Let's try this again.
Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge!
Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Oh,
Get
man.
off the bridge! Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge! Get off the bridge!
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. Shit.
Get off the bridge!
Oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Oh, I'm stuck here.
Get off the bridge!
Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Get off the bridge!
How in the hell do I gotta do this? Starting to piss me off.
Get off the bridge!
I hope you understand how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
Get off the bridge!
It's not what I'm trying to I gotta get out the prison. Where the hell do I go?
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass, as I was not a young man anymore.
Come back and start doing all the cards, secret stuff.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
He's crazier than Kid Curry asked me!
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake!
Don't let me switch.
He's crazier than Kid Curry asked me!
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake! Kill that cocksucker!
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded. Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Get out here! Yeah! You know who I am? Come on, come on, come on! Are you kidding me? Time for you to lay down and die. It's not fair!
Oh, duck. Damn it.
You can't hide forever. You can't beat me. Stupid contraption.
Oh,
Are you
good
kidding
go.
me?
Getting higher.
God damn it, I need some help here. With you. Come on, boys. Take this switch out. That smells like a jelly. Fight this cocksucker. Move it, boys. Hold it off while I reload. You know who I am. Just like pissing me off. Time for you to lay down and die. It's not fair. Yeah. It's the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't beat me. Guess you had enough, huh?
Eventually, I brought that tunnel
Give me a
down.
hand here, goddammit.
And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Oh, let's see what we got. Hey, Chill Moon. Thanks for stopping by.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit
I
faster.
appreciate it, Luna.
And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Death Rides, he's still Stallion. Jesse James.
I confronted confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Now, wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this. They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll express safe. So,
I appreciate you stopping by. You have a great night. Hopefully your allergies get better. Me and my wife are dying with allergies too. It's killing all of us out here.
the James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Come out, you yellow bastard! Shoot him, for Christ's sake!
This asshole don't know who he's up against.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you. never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Yo, what's up, Grizz? Mario! God damn it.
Rule the day. You know who we are?
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling
Oh, what's
gun.
going on, everybody? Flex.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Oh, damn. Wasn't even paying attention. Blood Dragoon, what's going on? Roughneck, Flex.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Oh,
Yes, I
damn,
did.
Dynamite.
Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Hey, Jet. That Gatling gun on them, what's going on?
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
I think he's scared.
Sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Oh, damn.
This asshole don't know.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn
Hey,
train.
blazing. Can't jump off the train either.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I
Got
didn't
him.
kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
Game
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's
It's actually
head.
pretty fun. I've never played it either.
That bastard
well,
slipped
this will
away
be my
again.
third time playing it. The
I'll
same
tell
story.
you how I got him.
I think there's
But
3 or 4
first, I
of
need to
them.
whip my whistle.
So I'm gonna try to finish this one and see what's going on with the next one. Mario, I like it. It's a lot of fun. It goes by the story of like Young Guns and Jesse James and stuff like that. I like them old Western movies. Robert Ford, survivor, his gang rallied around his.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track
yeah,
his
Flex,
brother,
check it out.
Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim.
Forgot to tell you, the stuff came in.
I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. Perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty fun. I like it.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
This man was the most inspirational dude ever. Yep.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time, did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again?
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul.
Oh, I don't want to.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
You won't die.
Darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
Oh, I lost my fucking pistols. My damn pistols. Damn it.
Like that time, did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again?
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
Duck your head out. Duck your head out. Come on. Good night, Flex, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everything, man, that you do. I hope you feel better.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him? Who? The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
James.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
got a fucking sniper rifle on me. Beach captain.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle.
Ah, shit.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
You're hitting the wrong button.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
That son of a bitch! Take him out! He's just one man! This is gonna hurt! Put him down! I want that bastard dead!
Come on, should do the trick.
old shack, well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Find this other bastard.
Incoming fire!
So what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Why won't this go?
Where did I not feed him?
That's a good day to die.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone kill him?
I don't think he knows who we are.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Here we go again. Oh.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers. And repay him I did.
Got it.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame he never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
All right, buddy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go smoke me one real quick and grab me an adult beverage. I think this might be the last stage, if I'm not mistaken.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now. Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Duck the wrong way.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. Just like me. But I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
I'm lost at it again.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up...
From the dead?
There was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Graves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd
Oh, I
Garrett.
appreciate it.
He came at me
Lansing.
guns a-blazing. I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before.
Hopefully I'll be able to
Maybe
get on
I
your
was
stream here
dead
later
too
on
and
when you get
confronting the
ready.
ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition. I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me. In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him. Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. No ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Ass.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy. Thought.
Damn. They all over the place. What's up, cowboy? Appreciate you stopping by, dropping that like, brother. This part's kicking my ass.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Oh.
Excuse my language. Excuse my language. Oh, fuck. All right. Relax, relax, relax. Try this again.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd see him alive.
He was alive.
Are you? Hopefully I go back with Jesse.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
That bastard. Uh-oh.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Etta's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Alright. Now I know what's going on. Yo, Eddie, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you stopping by. Try and beat these two fools right here. Yeah. I forgot to duck. Keep an eye on this fool right here. They're changing it up. Mexican standoff. Fast enough, shit. See, focus 89, speed 12.9, reaction time 0.4 seconds. God mode. Yeah, pretty much does, man. Thinking I still gotta shoot this one first. Let me try to pull first on them. No, I don't want to try to pull first on them. I've been doing pretty good.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Got him. An honorable kill, awesome. Finale. Ooh. All right, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. I appreciate the GGs. I'll be right back. Hey, Oma, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm on the finale of this game. Hopefully I won't
Butch
die
Cassidy
again.
and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I changed my ways, I swear to you.
Oh, excuse me.
If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Let's see. Choose your destiny. Revenge or redemption? What do you think I should do? Revenge? Redemption? Let whoever's in here pick it for me. Anybody? Anybody? Now I'm gonna go with redemption.
why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See,
Calling him an old
all
man.
those
Not
years
calling
on
you
your
an old
trail
man.
turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I
Redemption.
was
All right.
before you tried to
Right
murder
there.
me.
See,
You,
great
on the
minds
other
think alike
hand,
there,
walked
Oma.
that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
Oh, shit.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life. You hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Is that what I got? 15 likes? Oh, nice. There we go. Finally beat this game.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
New game plus. Sorry, new story, man. Well, that is the end of this game. Let me grab something in my stomach to eat, and that will start the second game. There is a part 2. There's a part 2, 3, and 4, I think, to this game. So I'm gonna do I'll do part 2. I will I'll do another stream a little bit later on. Getting I don't remember what it's called. I know it's called the Juarez. I just don't remember what's the name of the game exactly. But I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Appreciate Flex dropping all the likes dropping. The Flex raid. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody. I don't know how much after all the little things that have been going on wrong lately. That made me feel good seeing everybody. I really appreciate it. But like I said, hopefully start another stream here about maybe an hour. So y'all have a good night if y'all don't join the other stream. But I'll see y'all soon. Alma, appreciate you stopping by too, brother. Y'all have a good night.